The de minimis tariff loophole is now going to end for all countries, not just China. So with this loophole, countries that are sending goods to the US that are worth less than $800 are able to avoid paying a tariff or a duty. So starting later on this month, that exemption is going to end. Let's talk about it. On May 2nd of 2025, the de minimis tariff loophole ended for any company shipping goods into the US from either China or Hong Kong. This, of course, was going to impact companies like Shein, Temu, and Amazon. Now, the current administration did plan to end this de minimis tariff loophole for all countries, but the plan was to do that in July of 2027. But for some reason, they now are going to move that up to August 29th of 2025. But the question is, do we take this seriously? We've seen this administration use tactics like this to essentially strong-arm countries to agree to their terms and conditions in regards to trade deals and tariffs. So this is what they're saying as of right now, but I would not be surprised if they move this date back to the original time frame, which is July of 2027. Now, whether this exemption ends now or later, the end result is still going to be the same. It is going to impact the prices of goods coming into the US. Now, technically, the companies that are importing the goods, they are the ones that are going to pay the actual tariffs. But as we all know in business, they tend to pass those costs down to the consumer. So in a time where we already have hyperinflation and things are really expensive, this is just only going to make matters worse. And this is just going to add to the vicious cycle that we are already in. So if this goes into effect, now the cost of goods and services are going to increase. They pass down those increased costs to their customers. Customers now are unable to make purchases, or they will purchase less because they have less money now. And then what does that mean? Companies have reduced revenue. If they have reduced revenue, they now need to make sure they stay profitable. How will they do that? They will start to cut expenses. Part of those expenses is laying off people. Now people are laid off. They now have less money to make purchases. And you see, this just goes round and round and round. And where this will stop, nobody knows.